Hello, I'm so glad to be with you. This is a video to replace my YouTube Live, which was supposed to be tonight, Wednesday, July 14th. But apparently there are new settings that I wasn't aware of. Long story short, here is a recorded version of our inspiration practice because it is very important to me. I really believe in it. I want you to have this practice so we can all live inspired. And so I'm just going to do it in this format. Yay for technology. Well, if you have not done this practice with me before, I am so glad to have you. And I'm going to continue to do the second and fourth Wednesday evenings at 7 o'clock throughout the summer. But I may just do a recorded video because me and live streams, we don't get along very well. Okay. Anyway, this is a 20-minute practice. And we will always follow the same structure. We will spend the first part of our time getting connected through our body and our breath, getting calm, and then we will invite inspiration. And when all those things come together, then we can live inspired. So I am so excited to share this practice with you. Please go ahead and find any seated position that feels good in your body. I am just sitting here in a chair, and we are simply going to start with lifting our shoulders and taking an inhale in and letting our shoulders drop down as we take an exhale out. A few more times, lifting the shoulders as we breathe in, releasing the shoulders down as you breathe out. So go ahead and continue this movement with your breath. And the intention of this movement is to help release tension and stress from this neck and shoulder area. So stress gets in the way of us feeling calm, and that is what we are inviting into this time, a deep sense of calm. So we are helping the body. I know, we're still going, do one more. Release any conscious or unconscious tension so we can move into a state of calm. Great job. I want to invite you now to bring your right hand and just rest it on top of the left shoulder. So typically when we are feeling really stressed in our shoulders, they rise up towards our ears. So this is a gentle invitation to just hold that left shoulder down. And then I want to invite you to lean your head over to the right to create a little more of a stretch down the left side of the neck. And you are welcome to close your eyes here as we're just going to simply breathe into the places where we feel sensation. So another part of this practice of getting connected is paying attention to our bodies. Maybe we didn't realize that we were holding tension in our shoulders or our neck. So it's about slowing down, becoming present, and getting connected. Please take one more breath. Feeling the muscles down the side of the neck. Release and relax as you slowly lift your head back to center. Let your arm come to a resting position, and we're going to do what we've already done. Inhale, lift those shoulders up. Exhale, let them drop down. Now as we do this movement a few more times, see if you can notice a difference in the side that you stretch the neck out. It's totally fine if you can't, but just see if there is any difference. That, in and of itself, is connecting. You're noticing, you're feeling, you're getting out of the head, and you're bringing awareness and presence to the body. Good. One more time. Nice job. Then I want to invite you to bring that left hand over to that right shoulder, to simply have that right shoulder stay down, away from the ear. Allow it to be a gentle reminder to let go of that habit of holding tension and stress. And then as long as it feels okay, leaning that left ear down towards the left shoulder, maybe closing the eyes and concentrating your breath into the right side of the neck. Breathing any way that feels comfortable to you, in and out through the nose, or in through the nose and out of the mouth. Every exhalation, inviting this area to release, to let go. Moving into a place of calm. Take one more breath in and out. Good. Releasing that hand from on top of the shoulder, and one more time, lift those shoulders up, drop them down. So again, we're looking for a very subtle difference from when we began. And it's okay if you don't feel any different. If you have a lot of tension stored there, this needs to be a practice that you come back to. And I invite you to do so. Let's do two more. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, lowering. And this is really nice too, because it helps all of the muscles across the front of the shoulders, the backs of the shoulders, even the shoulder blades, to get a little bit of movement. Good job. Speaking of movement, we're going to invite some movement into our spine. So I'm going to just scooch a little forward here in my chair so I have more room. Another thing that happens when our bodies feel stressed is we become very rigid. So to help ourselves move to calm, we want to invite a really fluid, relaxed movement into the spine. So all you're going to do is lean a little to the left and lean a little to the right. Now this movement can be as big or as small as you want it to be. But the intention is to get rid of what feels really stiff in the spine. So I'm actually going to widen my feet a little bit because I want to move a little more. And I want to have a good foundation underneath of me. So I want you to imagine that your spine is starting to loosen from the bottom to the middle to the top as you repeat this movement side to side. Breathing in, breathing out, moving from rigidity to fluidity, feeling just more open in the body. Let's do one more each direction. Really nice. So just take a moment and pause, maybe even close the eyes and notice how your spine feels, your body feels. Good. And then we're going to do one more movement to help loosen our spine. And that's going to be a really gentle twist. And so you can, again, make the movement really small, or make the movement a little bigger. So the movement is going to be inviting the right shoulder first to lean towards the left knee. Now, if you want a bigger movement, you lean forward. And then you're going to come up and invite the left shoulder to lean towards the right knee. And then just going back and forth. So again, the intention is to loosen the spine and to bring a really relaxed feeling into the body, breathing in and out. Finding a rhythm that feels good to you. Good job. Let's do one more each side. Nice job. Come back, notice, feel, take a nice deep breath in and out. So I hope you feel more connected. This simple act of bringing awareness into your body. We're going to move now into inviting more calm. So let yourself sit back into your support, and we're going to use our breath and a simple movement in our hands for this next part of the practice. So I want to invite you to bring your hands together at your heart center, and this gesture can mean many different things, but tonight in this practice we're just going to allow it to be a reminder to come into the energy of the heart. So when we are feeling stressed, typically we're up in our heads, we're in our thinking mind. So we are going to inhale into the heart, and then exhale, we're going to use our hands, palms facing up, slowly allowing them to come down to rest on top of the thighs as an invitation to surrender whatever is getting in the way of you feeling calm. So we're going to do this for the next minute or so. Again, you can follow along with me or close your eyes and just kind of get lost in your own rhythm. Inhaling, centering your attention to your heart, moving from your head. Exhaling, surrendering whatever, and you don't need to know what it is in the way of you feeling and experiencing calm. Let's continue a few more rounds. Good job. Bring yourself back to this intention if your mind has been wandering. 3 more times. Inhale all of your attention into the center of your heart. Exhale, feel a surrendering of whatever is getting in the way of you feeling calm, whether it's in the body or the mind or the spirit. One more time. And then I want to invite you to pause here for a moment with your hands resting on your thighs, palms facing up. And just notice if you can feel any sensation in the hands. Let go of any judgment. If you cannot, that is totally fine. But see if you could bring your attention to the very center of your palms. Maybe you feel a warmth. Maybe there's some tingling. Maybe there's nothing. Just bring your attention there. And then feel your awareness move out into the thumbs and out into the index fingers and out into the third fingers and out into the fourth fingers. Feeling the backs of the hands heavy against the thighs, and finally out into the pinky fingers. Good. Slowly open your eyes. If you like, you are welcome to keep your eyes closed. So we're going to move into the third part of our practice, which is receiving inspiration. So I am going to sit cross-legged because a lot of times that is just how I feel comfortable for meditation. Sometimes I'm actually going to move this pillow out from behind me. So we are moving into a time of stillness if you need to also change your body position. So feeling more connected, feeling more calm, we're going to move to receiving inspiration. I want to invite you to close your eyes. Check in with those shoulders. Let them continue to feel heavy. Check in with the hands, continuing to sense energy. And then we're going to use our imagination. And for some people, this is a really easy thing. For some people, not so much. So just do the best that you can. I want you to bring your attention and imagination to the very top of the head. And I want you to imagine that you have a little lid on the top of the head. And that lid is opening up. And I want you to imagine a beautiful, shining, sparkling light pouring down from the heavens and entering the very top of your head and shining down through the whole of your body. So if visualizing is very difficult for you or you feel distracted, I want to invite you to actually bring one of your hands to the top of the head so you can have more of a physical contact. And I want you to imagine again that you are receiving inspiration from this place, letting it move down over every single part and piece of you from head to toe. So continuing to imagine light, maybe even sensing a warmth, shining down, filling you up with inspiration. Ideas, creativity, truth, solutions. Good, and then I want to invite you to remove your hand from on top of the head if you had it placed there, to take a nice deep breath in, to release it out. And then we're going to use that visualization again, but this time imagining that light, same light, coming down from the heavens, Maybe it has a color to it. That's totally up to you and your imagination. But this time, its entry is right at the heart. I want you to feel the heart space, warm, open, and receiving inspiration. Again, if it's helpful, you can place a hand over your heart so you can actually physically make that contact. Just imagine yourself open, receptive to receiving all of the inspiration that you need, specifically you. Trust that it'll come in a language that you understand. Some people receive inspiration in their dreams. Some people see visions. Sometimes an idea will just pop into your mind. Sometimes inspiration comes through a stranger or a friend or a synchronicity. So just take a few more breaths. Feel that energy coming down, shining into the center of the heart, filling you up. And then if you did have your hand over your heart, you can keep it there if you want, or you can release your hand down. I want to invite you to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. So we will be moving into just a few moments of quiet. You can stay just as you are, but we want to make some space to listen. So maybe you will hear something, just a still small voice. Again, maybe you will feel something. And sometimes inspiration doesn't come in the moment. Maybe as you go into your week, it'll kind of hit you like a lightning bolt, not an actual lightning bolt, bolted from the blue, an idea. So we'll take just about a minute, maybe two, of quiet. Now, if your mind gets distracted, I want to invite you just to repeat quietly to yourself a mantra: I am open to inspiration. So if you get distracted, just repeat to yourself, I am open to inspiration. Here we go. Please take 5 more breaths. And then bring your hands together back at the heart center and let this be a seal that this time was purposeful, that you have sown the seeds of connection, of calm, of receiving inspiration. And so as you slowly open your eyes, I believe you will be living inspired. Do beautiful things, beautiful people. I would love to hear from you, whether you leave a comment in the notes of this video or you reach out to me at mindfullivingwithkate@gmail. The live practice was a donation-based practice, so I have no idea if you can see that or not. So if you'd like to make a donation, you are welcome to do so. I'll also put my Venmo in the notes of this video. Live inspired.